Hi everyone. Sorry. Welcome to your weekly messages for the 28th of May until the 4th of June 2018. Now, I apologise for the light in here. It's not very good, and I'm sorry for that, but hopefully you can see the cards okay. I've just come in here as I had everything set up in here. So, sorry, just please bear with me for this week's reading. Okay, so I'm feeling pumped today to get into it. Sorry, I'm losing my train of thought. Yeah, I'm pumped to get into this today. I apologise for last week not putting one up, but I had a mix of being sick, being busy knitting things, and then also my uncle passing away. So I wasn't able to get on and do a reading for the week. But I am pumped to do one this week. So let's see what this week comes up. And as I was shuffling just then, a card come out, Yamana, Golden Opportunity. So I might actually, just bear with me, I might shut the window behind me and see if that helps. So I didn't want to make it too dark in here, sorry. That might help a bit. I really need a lamp in here. I don't know if you can see that. Anyway, it says, important doors are in for you right now. Walk through them. And what I'm picking up on here is that in the twin flame relationships, there are opportunities arising at the moment for both twins to walk through. So be attention to any signs and synchronicities or anything that may be guiding you as to what door that is right now. Okay. Sorry about the noise. I've just got some candles there. I thought that might help a little bit. Okay, so let's get started. We've got good opportunities coming up this week for us. You know, and on that card, there's a dolphin. She's in the ocean. She's a mermaid. Could be related to what your hopes and feelings are and dreams, okay? And remember, have fun. Try not to be too serious this week. Dolphins represent fun. And, you know, if we focus too much on the opportunities that are supposed to be around us, sometimes we will miss them because we're too focused and we can't see the wood for the trees. So although there may be opportunities and you need to be aware this week, probably not try and focus all your attention onto them or finding them, because then you will miss them. Okay. Sorry, I'm just sorting out my cards because I've had my deck sort of joined together. So I'm just going to think about which ones I want to go. And I'm still wanting to stay with the goddess cards for the masculine. So let's see what the masculine's thinking and feeling this week and what is coming up for him. So what goddess is with him, or what's happening this week for the masculine? So what's going on with the masculine? And we have the arts, Sarasvati. Oh, sorry, I'm not used to doing it on the computer. And it says, express yourself through creative activities. So the masculine may be drawn to do something creative at this moment. And what I'm thinking of and what I'm getting is that he's actually trying to approach you with his twin flame in a creative way. So he's trying to come up with a creative idea of how he's going to approach you. I really do feel like he's thinking about it, and he's trying to look at different ways of doing things as well. So in his day-to-day job, he may be trying to create something as well. So he's in a mode of creation, okay? He's in a mode of creation, and I really feel as though he's gone through a renewal and he's starting again, but he's wanting to do it differently than he has before. So whether that's related to you in particular as his twin flame or the feminine, or whether or not he's actually looking at his whole life creatively. Sorry, I can't say anything today. Yeah, and he's wanting to make his new journey in his life, his new step forward, as different from before. So he's trying to approach it in a new creative way than what he did before, if that makes sense. Okay, so I'm going to go to the fairy cards for the feminine. So what's the feminine thinking and feeling this week? What is she thinking and feeling? What's the feminine? What's going on with the feminine this week? What's going on for the feminine? Laughter. So the feminine this week, okay, the beautiful butterfly wings, transformation again. I feel like this week for the feminine will be more lighthearted. She's going to try and enjoy herself a bit more. There may be opportunities and social gatherings where she gets to get together with friends a bit more and enjoy the lighter side of life this week. So I really feel as though she's going to be tapping into her more fun side, her more childlike side, and be enjoying herself this week and bringing more laughter into her week. Sorry. And if that's not you, the feminine, then this card is a guidance for you to bring that in. Okay, so please try not to take life so seriously at the moment. Step back and bring in the good times and the laughter this week. And that will really help you move forward as well. Okay. Sorry, I'm just going to drink water. Okay. So, do we have a message? Okay, I want to go to this one. So I'm going to do a message from the masculine to the feminine. A message from the masculine to the feminine, please. What's the message that the masculine has for the feminine for this week? What's the message to the feminine from the masculine? And it is reflections. And there's a lot of reflection on that card. So it says mirrors, me, you, I, illusions, truth, love, center, expression, balance, cycles, coming together, opposites, alignment of body, emotion, mind, and spirit, have patience and trust. Pardon me. Sorry, guys. So what I'm picking up on with this card is that what's going on in your life, feminine, is what is going on in the masculines. There's a mirror there. So a lot of what you're facing is what the masculine is also facing at this time. But a strong message that I really stuck out for me was the alignment of body, emotion, mind, and spirit. I really feel as though the twins individually are aligning. All of their chakras are starting to light up and align together as one. And the message that was really strong was have patience and trust from the masculine to the feminine. So, you know, it really comes back to having more laughter in your life, feminine. Seeing the opportunities but not focusing on them too much. Step back and take some time for yourself. Have patience and trust. Do what you need to do to get through the next week. You know, I feel such a strong sense of it's okay. Have patience. I love you. Just trust in what's going on here. And that's what I'm hearing. So whatever is happening in your life, it's being mirrored in the masculine, and whatever's going on in the masculine's life is being mirrored in the feminine's life at the moment. So whatever's coming up for you, have faith that you're not alone in this. The masculine also going through the same. So, and his message is that we are both mirrors, you and I. So, you know, to take comfort in that and have patience and trust, okay? So I'm going to go for a message from the feminine to the masculine. So a message from the feminine to the masculine, please. Okay, and it's male support that fell out. And it says, father-son connections and healing. You are supported. Inner father protecting the inner child. Protection, camouflage, family connections. So the message from the feminine to the masculine is that she's supporting you, masculine. She's giving you that love and support from afar. Not only in sending out good thoughts and feelings towards you, but I feel as though she's working on her own relationships with men in her family. So her son, her father, her brothers, you know, she's trying to heal those wounds as well. And in doing so, she's strengthening the male-feminine bond in her family unit. And then she'll be, by doing that, she's also strengthening the bond between you, the masculine, and her, the feminine, if that makes sense. So the message to the masculine is that she is sending you love and support. The feminine is sending you love and support. Okay, but she is also doing that in such a way as healing her own masculine relationships around her, or perhaps even just her masculine self within her. So that by focusing and sending love to her masculine self, she is sending love and support to you. So she is there for you, masculine, and she's holding space for you, and she's healing, supporting, and protecting you in every way she can. And because that's at a distance right now, she's doing it by nurturing her masculine self as well. The feminine doesn't want to put too much energy into the connection at this time, because she's afraid that by doing so, she'll push you away even further. So I feel like she's just trying to work continually on her own masculine elements within her life. So whether that be outside relationships of masculine with her father and, you know, family members, or within herself. But the message here is by doing that, she's strengthening the relationship with you as well. So masculine, if it's feminine has forgotten about you, then know that she hasn't. She hasn't at all. In fact, she's so afraid of losing you that she doesn't want to reach out and scare you off. So she's focusing on things she can control in her own life. So I hope that gives you some support there and comfort. So I'm going to go back to the goddess cards, and we're going to go a message from the masculine's higher self to the masculine, if he is listening. So a message from your higher self, masculine, to you. So what's something you need to know this week? And it is in a goddess. Okay, so there comes back to the mirroring. So the feminine's nurturing her masculine self, and you are being guided, masculine, to nurture your feminine self at this point in time. And that is an exact mirror of what I pulled out before, saying that everything was being mirrored right now. So it says, awaken the goddess within you through dance, self-care, and appreciating your divinity. So masculine, now's the time. From your higher self is telling you to love yourself, make time for yourself, work on yourself, and feel your inner handsomeness, I will say, rather than beauty, and to appreciate yourself. Feel sexy, feel handsome, feel strong, noble, masculine, okay? To relish in that, but probably not in too many ways, but to feel that within you and let that flow out into the world, as in that confidence and inner strength and inner beauty, okay? So really nurture that at this time. The feminine is working on her masculine self, and you are being guided to work on your feminine self, okay? So to come into union, both people, we all know that, yes, we have in twin flames the masculine and the feminine, okay, and they come together as one. But within us all is our masculine and feminine self, okay? We both have all of us have a balance of masculine and feminine energies within us, and they need to be in balance and us whole before we can come into union as a couple and as a twin flame union. So we're both being guided here to nurture our opposite selves in energy within us, if that makes sense. So masculines, it's time to know that you are truly a beautiful soul. You are handsome. You are something that the feminine finds attractive and wants to, someone I should say, wants to be around, to nurture that within you, to nurture your feminine side. So, to look at doing things that soften your exterior in a way. So if it means showing more kindness to others, then do so. If it means that you need to pick a couple of flowers and put them inside, do so. If it means you need to go to a beautician and get something waxed, or go and have a massage, or, take care of yourself and nurture yourself and love yourself as a female would do to her own body, then that will help you at this time. And feminines also, nurture that masculine side in yourself, because quite often as a feminine we push, and I suppose it's the true for the masculine, we push down the opposite energy of ourselves because we are feminine, for example, and we don't want to appear too masculine, and we don't want to appear brutish and too strong as a woman, okay? There are masculine traits that we can nurture that will honor that without becoming over the top as well. And the same goes for the masculine. So there are traits of the feminine, that kindness, that loving, that nurturing, that sensitive side you can nurture without going to the extreme as well. Okay, so we're going to have a message from the feminine's higher self to her at this time. So what's going on with the feminine this week? And I just threw that one out, and it was purification. So it's time for a cleansing detoxification of your body and mind. And what I'm picking up on strongly here is a cleansing of your environment, feminine. So if you have clutter in your life, if your life is not clean, if your energy of your house is not clean, it's time to clean it. If the energy of your workplace is not clean, then it's time to clean it. If your body is not clean, then it's time to clean it within, or even externally, but I doubt that. So pay attention to your body at this time. You need to nurture your body for you to upgrade, you need to have a clean system. Okay, so you need to pay attention to what's going into your system, and that includes things as beauty products and that as well. You know, we need to get rid of chemicals that are going to bring down our energy and vibrations. So, you know, make sure you're applying organic, you know, moisturizers, cleansers, that kind of thing. You need to maybe eliminate coffee, which for me is a really hard thing to do, and I still struggle with. You know, we need to get rid of caffeine and toxins that can damage our body and really nourish our body at this time. It's time to cleanse and detoxify our lives. So, and I'm also hearing goals. Okay, so this is a big one, and I know it's true for me, definitely, but sometimes we have so many dreams and ambitions and ideas that we don't know which one to take. Okay, so now it's the time to sort of clear away that clutter of goals and what we want to do and focus on something that truly aligns with us. Okay, so yeah, so sometimes, you know, you think, what am I going to do? And you've got like 10 different things that you could do right now. Okay, and that's clutter as well. So we need to realize that, and realize that clutter, yes, can be about clearing our actual physical space in our homes, but it can also be the mental clutter in our energy. It can be ideas and thoughts. It can be literally things we put on our skin and take internally. So to pay attention this week, it's time to have a good clean and detox, okay? And feminines, you will know which area you need to work on. So just trust in that for now. Okay. We're going to go for a card for the relationship, and I'm going to stay with these cards. So a card, please, for the twin flame connection. Can we have a card for the twin flame connection, please? And it is guiding children. And it says, you are good at helping, counseling, and healing children. Use your skills to help children now. Okay, guys, I have to say that whoever is watching my videos, this has come up a lot. Is children, son, daughter, playing a huge role in this connection. And so the message, this was a card for the union, and it's about, and it says guiding children. And I feel as though the energies of the children involved in this relationship are trying to bring their parents, or, you know, together, because children choose their parents, okay, individually. They choose their life path as well through their parents. And if you've had children to another partner and then separate and then go on in life, well, the children choose that path. Okay, they choose to be born to you, to that father. And for example, I'm just saying that because I'm talking and I'm a female, but you know, they choose that path, okay, but they also choose the path of potential partners coming in and what roles they will play on them as children as they grow, if that makes sense. So I really feel the people that are drawn to this, because this has come up a lot, the children involved in this relationship are drawing you together. Okay, they want you to come together, and their energies are trying to work this so that it helps. Okay, they're trying, and your own children within your life are trying to guide you at this point in time. Okay, so pay attention to your children and their energy, and know that they are there to help and guide this. You know, if neither twin has a child physically at the moment, then I would say that this is the potential of children of the relationship that are in spirit at this point in time and haven't come to earth, are helping to guide this relationship together. Okay, so take what resonates for you there, but children and their energies are really trying to bring this relationship together as well, and are using their energy to help that happen. So that's a message for the union at this point in time. Okay, I'm just going to go to this deck here, and we're going to have, because this is kind of like an intention deck. So what's an intention that the person watching can work on to help at this point in time, please? What's an intention that this person can have to help at this time? What's something they can have help them this week, please? And that one just threw out. I think that might have been 2. Sorry, it was 2. Okay, so the first intention is, I am ready, thank you. Okay, and I find this extremely potent because here I think we're having the full moon tonight, or it was last night, or very soon. I don't know. Sorry, but there is a full moon at this moment, and I'm doing this reading. So the full moon in here. So let's set the intention for the next month that you are ready. Thank you. And I'm just going to read the guidebook. I'm being guided to read it to see what else comes up here. Okay, so it says, when we're finally ready to spread our wings and fly, feeling gratitude for all that guided us to this moment will help you welcome more support for the next journey. You're more ready than ever to take the leap and embrace expansion. You've worked hard to arrive here and are prepared to receive the right fruits of your efforts. Doors are opening with promising, well-timed opportunities. Walk into this new chapter with immense gratitude. It will fill each moment with joy and beauty. If uncomfortable sensations arise, know that this is the natural part of the process as you move into an evolved version of yourself and your offering in the world. This is an auspicious and magnetic time, and you have guidance all around you. Be open and soar with all that you are. Wow, isn't that just great confirmation with opportunities and doors opening? The first card that came out. So your little mantra to repeat for the next month, I am ready. Thank you. Okay, you can say that in meditation. You can say that sitting on a bus, anywhere. You can just say, I am ready. Thank you. Okay. The next card is healthy boundaries keep me centered and balanced. So remember not to give away your power here and to always stay centered in your own boundaries. And I'll read this one as well. Setting healthy boundaries is essential for our physical and emotional well-being. We each have a need to care for our unique nature, enforce certain limits, and maintain self-respect. Tune into your central power source as you create and relate in the world with healthy boundaries. When your boundaries are too weak, you may give away too much, let too much in, or set yourself up for an unhealthy dependency. Yet if your boundaries are too rigid or thorny, you can become tense and isolated. Either extreme can be physically and emotionally painful over time. Recognize habits that drain your energy and discover this tender balance for yourself. The positive impact of healthy, clear boundaries will ripple in every aspect of your life. Okay, so I'm going to leave you there with those intentions for the month. So they were, I am ready, thank you. and healthy boundaries keep me centered and balanced. Okay. I hope that has helped you this week. I send you all my love and blessings, and thank you so much for watching. Please like, share, subscribe. I would appreciate it so much. Sending you all the love in the world. Namaste.